Good afternoon, my dear students. I'm Maryam Mohammed from الصف School. Welcome to the Syrian educational platform. Today's lesson is 9th grade, Unit 9. As usual, we have two sections. We have text sections and we have grammatical or grammar section. The title of my unit is Stay Positive. We have wonderful and interesting story about the text. I will summarize it. We have a nice teacher who wanted to motivate her students to do best in the exam. And she told them that she would award the students whose marks are excellent. And all the students studied hard, and when the exam finished, she discovered, and she was surprised because she discovered that all the students had the full mark. The students and the teacher decided to make and every student write or wrote his or her name on the piece of paper, folded paper, and pen these papers and put them on the box. And the teacher would pick up paper, and the name of this paper would give a gift. Okay? Please listen to that text.
A teacher who wanted to motivate her students and make them do their best in the exam. So, she told them that she would give a simple and symbolic gift, which is a new pair of shoes, to the one whose marks are excellent. Children rejoiced over this challenge and they all started writing diligently. After collecting the papers, the teacher was surprised to find that everyone had a full mark. To whom will I give the gift? She thought. The teacher thanked everyone for their effort, but she was confused about who would deserve the award as everyone has received the full mark. The teacher thought of a suitable The student's opinion was that each of them writes his/her name on a folded paper and puts it in a box from which the teacher picks one. So, the paper will reveal the name of the award's winner. Indeed, the teacher pulled a paper in front of all students and read the child's name, Nada, and said, "You are the owner of the award." With joy and tears in her eyes, Nada came forward where the shoes were. She thanked everyone for this wonderful gift which came on time. Her parents couldn't afford to buy her new shoes because of their extreme poverty. The teacher returned home crying and told her husband what had happened. He was surprised and wanted to know the reason of her tears. She said, "When I opened the rest of the papers, I found that all the students had written the same name."
Okay, so all the students wrote the name Nada because they know that Nada was very poor. Okay, it's a nice text, but we have keywords or new words. Receive, to be worthy of something. Okay, rejoiced, expressed great happiness about something or celebrated. Challenge means difficult task that tests somebody's ability and skill. Diligently means showing care and effort in your work or duties. To fold means to lay one part of paper on the other part, or to bend. Reveal means make something known or show something hidden. And the last word, afford, to have enough money to buy something. We have some questions. Please try to answer these questions about the text. The first one, why did the teacher decide to give her student a present? Okay, think about this and question. Why did the teacher decide to give her student a present or gift? To motivate her students to study and make them to do their best in the exam. Question number 2. When was the teacher astonished? Think about this question. When was the teacher astonished? She was astonished when every student had a full mark. Yes. The third one. When did the teacher discover what? Sorry, what did the teacher discover when she unfolded the papers? She discovered that all the students wrote the same name Nada. She found that all the students had written the same name Nada. Okay? We have now the second section, which is relative clause. Okay? We have some relative pronouns like who, that, whose, whom, which, when, and where. Okay? And each sentence that has a relative pronoun, I will name it relative clause. We use relative clauses to give additional information and avoid repeating words or certain words, so that our text becomes more fluent. The relative clause is usually introduced with relative pronouns, okay, like I said, when, who, that. For example, we have two sentences. The first one, he talked to a man, okay? The second one, the man lives next door. We have man and man. To avoid repeating the same word, I will use what? Relative clause or relative pronouns. He talked to the man who lives next door. I have here one sentence, okay? I combine these two sentences in one sentence by using relative pronoun, which is who. I will explain relative pronoun who, whom, which, whose, that, and when. The first one, who. I use who for what? For people. Example, I told you about the woman who lost her bag. Okay? We have who, and before it we have woman, which is what? People. Refer to human being. And after who, we have verb. Not subject, we have verb, which is lost. The second one, we have whom. For people in the objective case. Okay? My dear students, who for people in subjective case, but whom for people in the objective case. For example, the parents whom we interviewed were all involved in education. We have parents, which is people or refer to human beings, and after whom we have subject plus verb. We introduced. So I won't use here who, I will use what? Whom. The third one, which, for animals and things, or referring to a whole sentence. Do you see the cat? We have cat, which is lying on the roof, okay? We have animal here. Whose for people, whose for possessive, meaning for animals and people. For example, do you know that boy whose shirt is red? Okay? This shirt belongs to the boy. So I will put here whose. That for people, animals, and things. For example, I don't like the table that stands in my kitchen. Okay? We have table. It's a thing. When for time. For example, grandma remembers the time when radio shows were popular. We have time. And the last one, where for places. For places, for example, I want to visit the island where, for example, is very beautiful. We have here an exercise about relative pronouns, okay? Choose the correct answer. The first one, my sister wore a mask. Made her look like Mickey Mouse. Who, whose, that, or where. I will read the sentence. My sister wore a mask. We have mask. It's a thing, okay? I will put what? I will put that. The second one, he came with a friend. Waited outside in the car. We have which, who, whom, or whose. In this sentence, we have a friend, refer to person. We have person. And after, we have weighted verb. So I will put relative pronoun, which refer to subjective case, not objective. I will put what? Who. The third one, I live in the city. My friend studies. Where, when, that, which. I have city. It's a place, refers to place. I will put what? Where. The fourth one, he didn't wait at the traffic light, was red. We have traffic light, it's referred to thing. I will put what? Which. I hope all the benefit. Thank you so much.